Alright, real quick, once again, door panels, Infinity F35, okay? We saw the videos earlier where we had the fleece and we resined it with the fleece. I made some cuts here just to relieve some stress so I could stretch this material as best as I can so I can get some nice stapled form here. First thing, my first approach is I hit this with 36 grit grinding disc with the grinder. This guy right here. Alright. And what you're doing, you don't want to tilt it, you don't want to put gouges in it. If you notice, you look at it, there's no gouges, there's no signs that it was grinded aggressively. My technique is to actually level. My bodywork begins here because I want to apply as little Bondo as possible for the finished product. We want pure fiberglass, alright? We want straight up fiberglass. We don't want Bondo for cosmetics now. We just by doing this, just gives us more integrity and longevity, using more polyester resin as opposed to Bondo. Bondo, I'm just going to use it. I'm going to come just with the spreader by finger, and I'm just going to get in here where the staples are at. I'm just going to come my Bondo straight up. I'm going to just come in here. This is still going to get cleaned up a lot more. After I grind it, I go over it with 40 grit, right? My DA. Get your DA, 40 grit. All right, if you ever see this green paper, it's the best stuff. Lasts a real long time. It's only 75 cents a sheet. 40 grit, hold it flat. Now, gives you this, all right? Obviously, right here, I'm probably going to use panel bond. I can use tiger hair. I can use Duraglass, but I'm not just going to go with Bondo. And the Bondo that I do use is not cheap Bondo. I use the best Bondo money can buy, and actually have to shop around to get it for a good deal. Like I said, once I come and I fill in these staple impressions, all these edges with Bondo, it's small stuff, man. Like this small stuff. Clean that up. What I do is I have a special solution that I do. A couple ways to go about it. I don't want to give out my secret, but to you guys, one thing you guys might want to look into is what's that stuff called? It's called it's an additive for the polyester resin. It's a powder. It's a very fine silica. That's what it's called. It's silica. You add silica to your resin, and you have to mix it well. You want that stuff to break down. It's a super fine white powder. Throw it in, you mix it up, and it makes the resin thicker, so that after you clean all this stuff up, okay, with the Bondo and the sand and it's looking all uniform, you come with your paintbrush. And without leaving any drips or all that nasty stuff, remember, this is art, okay? This is art stuff. You come and you lay down that resin, and it's going to be twice as thick, okay? You're going to get it thick enough to where it kind of levels and it helps flush into with the body work that you did around here, but not so thin that it runs and not so thick that it's globby, okay? It's going to take some practice, so you're going to mess up. You're going to mess up some things, all right? But you got to do it, mess them up. Get those mistakes out the way and start making money, all right? Because nobody is going to keep making the same mistake over and over again. Just get those mistakes out the way. Just get your hands wet, get your feet wet, get into it. Also, when I did resin this, I resined it on the door, and I put screws, okay? There was a screw there, there was a screw there, screw on the bottom, screw everywhere, all right? Screws. So that by the time it's completely hardened, it hardened while maintaining the exact shape of the door. When this door panel goes on and it's done, it's not going to have gaps, it's not going to be popping out, it's not going to be, flimsy, none of that. And another thing I'm going to do, this is still in progress, but back here, see how I got my fleece? This is going to get resin too. This is going to get resin, and it wraps around and it locks like a shell, alright? That is the most important part of this job. If you sand this edge off and you let it open up, I'm telling you, man, this door panel is going to go back on the car, and I'm telling you, man, it's going to be shutting this door, and it's just going to start coming apart. It's going to start coming apart. You're going to hate your life. It's these little things that are going to build your reputation and get you work. So thanks for watching. Once again, this is Sick Lotus on YouTube, and stay posted for the rest. Please share and like. Any questions, please bring them on. I love answering questions and teaching this stuff. Have a good day.